Hey there. Um, I hope this is gonna work because I don't know, something's going on. I think just with this computer because I was playing. I had games on here like just kind of going and playing them intermittently, and um, it kept losing. I don't know, it kept losing connection or something on different games. I don't know what's going on. And I just did a check just before I started this live to see, just to reset the adapter and hopefully that will help, but I don't know if it's going to help, so we'll find out. But that's that. Uh mm, so I'm going to color. I'm not exactly sure in what. I might stick with Luna or I might do something else. I've just been trying to figure out what to do with myself today because I'm forcing myself to not do any, big work like I have been doing the past few days. Um, and so I need a day to chill from that. And then, and I'm having a hard time doing that. I'm just like, I don't know what to do with myself. Plus, I made chowder yesterday, and my husband kind of needed my help to do some things with curtain rods and things, and I had a lot going on yesterday. Okay, where's my focus? I need my focus. Hey, Lori. Um, yeah, I did a lot, and I actually did a lot in this room. That was a lot of what I was doing, and actually found some things that I was like, oh, that's where it is. Although there's still one coloring book. I don't know where the heck that thing is, and I have to find it. But as yet, it hasn't turned up. But I think it will. But it's really weird. I don't know. It's like what could possibly have happened to it? I don't get it. But let me just show you the thing I found and that I was talking about the other day. I was like, well, I know I have them, but I don't know where they are. But they'll turn up. And I love this. This is what my brute fooners came in, and this thing actually lifts up. This is like the brute fooners when I first got them. Not the other one that I never got because they got delivered to somebody in some other state. Um, and while I got this, well, I might use these though, even though I don't like them. I found I had a stash. I had put all the Faber. I was wondering where I had put these, and I put them in here. The Faber-Castel gel sticks, which I don't like. I had like a small set of those. I don't like them at all, but I happen to be using them. I don't know. Am I going to use them all? I don't know. I may take them out actually instead of putting the ones back I started with. Maybe that's the page I'll work on at least to start. Um, and then I got a set of, because I like the Marabou oil based art crayons. I saw they had. Why did I get these? I can't. There's a reason why I got these. These might be glitter. I never took them out of here. Oh, they're still in the box. Why did I get these? These are water based, and I think they're glitter. I think that's why I got them. But they happen to be water based. But I got them because they're glitter. Maybe I'll try these today too. And then another stash of oil based acrylic markers. These are actually the kind that my painting professor had used on something I did because I picked a subject to paint that was kind of that had a lot of face stuff on it. Well, not a lot, but it had some face on it. It's like, well, I got everything else, but I don't know how to do the face, not with paint. It's like I'm not there yet. We're just at first level here. Whoa. And he was like, he felt my pain, so he was like, and he liked the painting so much. He says, "Here, I'll do that for you." I still have it too, which is kind of nice because it's a memory of him. Because love that guy. Love that guy. Love his wife. I told him they were going to have beautiful babies because at the time they were engaged, and I told him because she would come to the class sometimes. And I told him, I says, oh my God, it says, you two are going to have beautiful babies. Beautiful, super smart babies. And yeah, that's what they did. She is beautiful and really intelligent and really just, she's a lovely person just like them. Those are the kind of people you love seeing have kids because you know they're gonna do the work. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna turn on another light and hope. I've had a couple of those nasty stink bugs showing up. Last night they did, and I don't know where they're coming from, but I'm gonna clean my way to spraying it down and or setting up a trap for them. You know what? I might use these too. Now see, like I really didn't need more stuff on my desk, so I'm gonna put this aside for now. Ooh, that's not a good place to put it. Okay. That's not a good place to put it either. I don't know why, but I don't think I want to keep them in the box, but maybe I should keep them in the box because it'll be easier to control. I did put some, um, I did put some, I've been putting some coloring supplies away, pencils, markers, things. Um, but of course, there's always more to put away for one. And two, then I start coloring and I pull out more. So it's like, found one of my stashes of Prismacolors, so I'm glad about that. The extras I bought. I'm going to find a specific place, put all of these in a specific area. And I want to share a live with you that is actually on now that if you need encouragement, I'm going to say go there because I came from there. I just happened to click on briefly because I saw this channel, the person was live. And just in the few minutes I was there, I just was so blessed. And so I know I got to go back and watch the replay, but I wanted, usually like I listen to things while I'm working and I needed to not work. So, oops, let me turn the sound off on this. So, I'm going to watch it later, but yeah, what a blessing. I shared it on my wall too. So if you need encouragement, I strongly, you want a way to think about the new year or whatever to set it off right, I strongly suggest you go here. This is Mindless Crafting's channel. She's live right now and she's doing something very interesting that also has me inspired and I think I'm going to do it. And so I have to go. I actually came into her video like after she'd already been on for almost an hour. So I'm going to go back and watch it from the beginning and just kind of probably follow along with what she's doing and find out what she's doing and then follow along and do the same. Because it seems really inspiring and creative. And so in this, let me. And I knew oops, that if oops. I was to go down that negative road, life would be so much different. Yeah, you just heard that there, and I had to pause it. It's like, no, we didn't want to do that. I still have it open. As I guess you figured out. I'm not listening to it though. Okay, so let me get the right keyboard thing. Sorry that can I ever have a live that just starts like in a kind of normal way? I don't know. Maybe if I do the app, that will help. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch and find out what she's doing precisely, and I'm gonna do the same or something similar because I really yeah, just those few seconds I was there, few minutes I was there, maybe like 15 minutes, I was blessed. I was like, okay, like we need to go here today. So let me show what I've been working on, and I just I just started working on it. I may work on this now. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to go in with some Prismacolors with this, but I'm not sure. Okay, so very random. I think I was cleaning up things on my desk and oh, or maybe it was because I found those Faber-Castel things. And I was like, how can I use these up? Because they're kind of caca. Um, and so I started this. Now, the thing is, they're supposed to have some kind of shimmer, and maybe I lost the shimmer because I went over it with pencil. I actually blended in the gel stick with pencil because these they weren't going down very nicely, and I wonder if I go back over this, will I get that shine back or what? It just are they're caca. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. Faber-Castell does a lot of other things right, so you can't get everything right, right? I don't think I'm gonna get that shimmer back. I also am challenged by these pages with the black background, so I thought, well, maybe this will break my creative block on these pages. Did that make it shiny? I'm trying to do something with them that kind of, I don't know. You might have to add shine later. And I also wanted to delineate the, the feather things on there, and I don't know. Pencil isn't going over them very good unless probably if I use there's a possibility if I use a Prismacolor I can go over it. That'll match it, but whatever, I think I was using a color that happened to be out on my desk last night. It was doing good for blending in the color, but it wasn't doing good for trying to delineate the lines. So that's probably going to be a step in there. I wonder if I can go over that. I kind of messed up his color on there. What is this? That's a Xena color. So at some point, I kind of want to fix that a little bit. I don't know. Kind of want to fix it now because it's bothering me. It's bothering me. Oh, I could use a what do you call it? What do you call them? Neo color. That's what I could use because it's small enough. Or okay, where did I put them? I had to think about that. Where are they? I thought they were right in front of me. I got so many things on my desk. I'm working my way to getting all of this in order. I'm making a lot of progress, I have to say. It's just the progress isn't really on my desk. It's in other areas. But I actually was able to bring up my other rolling cart yesterday. That like the rolling carts I bought like I don't know, early last year. I had one up here, but I never made room. Didn't I was working my way towards it, but I was never able to make room up to that point to have that up here too. And now I have it up here. I brought it up yesterday. I was able to bring it up. Finally got the space. And so now I got to decide what I'm putting where. I'm thinking, like what pencil cases to put on there. Do I want to put the books that I'm working in one of the the carts somewhere? The sharpener. You know what? I probably should keep these with that. That kind of makes sense, I think. Excuse me, keep burping. I just had some of the chowder I made last night. took a while for me to realize that today is New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve day. I've been every day this week. I've been. Ooh, you know what? Oh, this needs to go in a. Hold on. This needs to go in one of those. Um. Dental wax containers. Okay, I have an empty one in here. I think. Is this more? I got more yellow here. Did I do this before? I don't remember. I got another one. I have to label it. Hold on one second. I need to find my Sharpie. I just saw one. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? This works. Let's see. Doing a lot of. Does it work? Oh yeah, cool. Hope you can see it. Or I could use. Oh, but I gotta open the. Ciao. I don't know if this will stay on there or not, or will this tape work? I wonder. Okay, it can't be bigger than the. At least let you see what I'm doing while I'm doing everything but coloring. I guess it doesn't matter if it's straight. Okay, where did I just put the pen? I'm thinking it probably does. The wheels are pretty solid on there. It's like a metal cart. I'll actually I'll post you know what, I could have put a piece of paper under here. I didn't even think of that. Let's see if this will work. If not, I don't know. I didn't all of this last minute because I saw, oh wait a minute, we want to save the shavings. Okay, so now here we go. We got a whole mini project going here. I don't remember what these are, unfortunately. I guess I'm going to have to test them. But they look like they must be from Neocolor 1s or 2s, but I don't know which, and it matters which. Maybe, well, here we go. I'll post the link to the cart in the chat. When I'm finished with this, I'll go and look that up and post it. I really like them. The one I've had up here, I really like. And I bought two at the same time because I was thinking I want one on one side of me, one on the other side of me, or something. But I knew I needed more than one. I can't see where that ends. Where's that end? Is it still snowing? Not that it matters, because I'm not going anywhere. Hallelujah. I found, well, not exactly found, but I did came across the washi tape that I bought that, like, actually I think I was thinking of it a little bit for Christmas things, but that time has passed. There you go. So now we got a thing we know exactly what they are. Let's see if I can get them right into there instead of, oh, that's better. I wonder how much shorter this is than the others, because it might be that those are shavings for that. Or not. Okay. I'm just going to keep that one in there. This one I'm going to put back here because I don't know what it is. Going to have to test it. Going to have to test it. Might as well keep that there too. Okay. Oh, I got coffee, a little cranberry juice on my desk. Like, really? Do we need all that? Like, I'm having a hard time relaxing today. That's, as I said, I cannot stop doing anything today. Just do something. Just chill. Just chill. That helped a little bit. It was hard getting around the. Yeah, those, I don't know. Doesn't seem like those gel sticks are, they're not one stop shopping. At least they don't seem to be for me. You're going to need more to do what you want to do. And see, that's making me want to do the whole thing with just Neo colors, but like, that kind of wasn't the intent. I'll use them as a part of trying to finish this page. Okay. Where was I? I feel right now I feel a little better about that, but still kind of like I may go over this with like acrylic marker and get his markings right because it's supposed to be like this color blue, I think, up here and then red down here or something like that. I don't know. Hey, Vibrant. So let me look up that cart. What the heck? Beast Games. Mr. Beast has his own show? Oh, give me a break. I don't even watch him. Not my thing. Not interested. But, you hear his name because he's supposed to be. Isn't he the one that he's like the number one um, content creator on YouTube or something like that? Okay, cart. So why am I getting filters? There we go, cart. It's called Sunny Point 3-tier delicate compact rolling metal storage organizer. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Let's see if this works. Let me know if this works. Am I trying to go live? Oh, Lori. Oh, okay. Let's see. Is Lori trying to go live? I'll stop if she is. But let me send her this first. Paste. I hope this works. This is the name of it. Oh, I can't post it as a link. I can post a link to it. I'm thinking this is going to do a. And this is the link. Paste. I hope that works. So the name of the link. And I really, 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 really like it. I do not regret getting them. And they seem like really they have so many uses. There's so many things you could do with it. And the nice thing is they fit underneath my desk. So I can just roll it underneath my desk and roll it out. So I can have it right beside me because I have like an L-shaped desk. So I have it on the to the left of me, and I can just roll it out or roll it back, or I can reach under and grab what I need, that kind of thing. So I like it. Okay, so let's use these things and see what we can come up with, because I got these in, it was like a little art set or something like that. And from it was a Faber-Castel thing, so it came with some different color cardstock and things like that. Not a lot. It was just like 3 or 4 different kinds, a different color, different and things like that. And but I don't know. It didn't really thrill me. I'm going to use it not for purpose intended by them, but I will use them. Okay, so I don't know what color I want to use in here. Now they do have a they have a white metallic icing. I haven't used this yet, I don't think. I could use this in the Hannah Carlson Christmas page. I might try this on here. Okay, like if this turns out to be a good glittery white, this might be something that I repurchase. If it works, looks like I want it to look and goes down nice. Yeah. So um green we already used. It's got a gold. I don't want to commit to gold yet. Not yet. Oh, I miss Tani. Tani, Tani. This foxy color says Tani, Tani, Mani, Mani. Let me see. What colors? Let's do different ones. Now this is the thing. I don't know how things go over. Which color do I want to use first? Because I know I want to use that blue, which all of a sudden I can't find. Where are ya? Where did you go? There it is. It's behind that. Okay, yeah. I want to use the blue first. But I don't know where. You know what? I'm going to use the blue up here where it kind of. Oh my gosh. I don't like these things. There must be a better way. There probably is, and I just don't know. You know. I'm trying to think of something good to blend them with. Actually, the first place I used these was in a Jasmine Griffith, Beckett Griffith page, and I did not like it at all how it came out, how it was going down, and it doesn't work well with others, and it's like, mm-mm. So I think I just put them away and like, I don't know, they're there. We'll figure them out another time because I'm not enjoying this. See, I don't even think they must do better. Maybe they do better on black than they do on, you know, white because they don't seem like they're giving too much. The King Art gel sticks give way more. And I'm pretty sure they're cheaper. The King Art. So I may do a blend of both. See what happens. I was thinking about just sitting down and watching an episode of Black Mirror, but it's hard for me. I got some yarn to roll up, so I can do that while I'm watching TV. Ooh. Ooh. This is my thing about, diameter. Some things just don't work for the size of things you got to work with. And I don't think this would work. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if there's a good dabber kind of thing that you could dab this and I don't have a lot of faith in these things, which might be bad because it's just I don't know them very well. But I'm just gonna do whatever feels good to do with them because I do want to use them. I want to use everything I got. I have a blue finger. And I think there's some little bit of greenish going on in there because I don't know if you can see it. Because I used it on top of some of this, I think. So that seems to have transferred. I don't know if I got a decent picture or not. I'm trying. Okay. So let's see. One blue. Oh, should I make them all blue and make the other flowers a different color? Or what? I kind of wanted to make them different colors, but that might be too much. Rainbowy. Or fighting the rainbow urge. They use thing that I think they used to use in hospitals. Um, so the nurses have them little carts. They have them little carts in the hospital. It reminds me of those. They even look like the color I have of them looks like it too. It's that color, almost that I don't know. I almost feel like while I'm with this, I should stay with this, and then maybe to each one I can add a different color as a accent or something. So Tiny's gonna try and go live tonight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be up or not, but I will try to if she's gonna be around. I would try. I thought I was gonna watch the fireworks in China, but I think I missed it. And I missed the ones for South Korea. And I missed the ones for Japan. It came in right as it ended. It's like, okay, that's not helpful. But I figure China, they're the ones who invented fireworks. So I'm thinking theirs probably would have to be like the best. They created the things. So we wouldn't have them without them. Am I gonna get? I should leave that alone. I don't think I can get that. It's too narrow. Sometimes I can kind of guesstimate, but I don't know if I can do that with that. So I was thinking, oh, New Year's. It might. It's like even if. I don't know if I'm in a Black Eyed Peas mood. Oh wow, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Like, is the internet like glitching or something? Is somebody playing around with stuff and trying to make it a rough night, a rough New Year's Eve kind of thing or something? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, we're gonna stick with the blue. I kind of like that. I don't know what I'm gonna fill it in with, but because I don't think like well, even like with the bird, I don't think watercolor is gonna go over this very well. That's why, like, when you ever you do anything mixed media, like use different mediums or whatever to color a page, you have to think about what order things have to go on in. And ow, jeez, let's scratch the page. And that's why sometimes I just, well, a lot of times, most times, I just use my pencils. I don't have to think so hard. See, this is why I like things with a smaller diameter because they help you do more, well, more intricate work. These might be good like for backgrounds, which actually, you know what? Maybe that's what I should use them for, and not worry about trying to do anything else with them. Oh, Lori, last night I saw you had the it looked like you were using the pencils by the same people that make that Splenda blender, which like, do I have one on my desk? And I was curious as to how you like the pencils. And have you used that Splendor blender with them? And do you like how that works with them? I was curious. So Vibrant, do you color? Anybody can. Ooh, chow. Oh, I just realized something. Well, I guess I can do it next week. Somebody had to email for work. But there's no changes in the things, so they're actually good. But I need to let them know there's no changes. No changes. We did a lot on that one for some reason. Maybe I should. I feel like I need to turn the book upside down, but I'm going to try and do it without that. Maybe I'll just make this one more blue. I wonder if they're having fireworks here. They might be. Just remember, because it was a night we had to take care of our dog. She didn't like fireworks, and so it was like, oh no. Okay, well, we're not going to bed until those are over, because she's gonna need cuddles. Interesting. As wild a dog as she was, that was one thing. Well, it might be because she's wild, because it sounded like, shots. And she was a very hairy dog. Beautiful black, silky hair, but that would get, oh my God, she got crazy undercoat. Crazy, crazy, crazy undercoat. And so she looks like a bear. And so, yeah, we always had to make sure she was indoors when anybody was hunting in the backyard, because it's like, no, don't be mistaking her for nothing, because you could in the woods while you're. But she didn't like gunshots, and she didn't like fireworks. She was terrified. She'd be trembling and stuff, and she would just keep pawing at us. Thunderstorms, she was like that too. So in the middle of the night, if it started in the middle of the night, we'd get woken up by these big old paw with claws pawing on us. It's like, oh, don't, wait, no, I got you. I would hurry up and put my hand down to the floor just to pet her, like, please don't claw me. Ooh, I miss her. Yeah, they really are sturdy. Those cart thingies. I don't know. I'm just seeing that message now. I don't know why. How blue do we want to go? Okay, I got a blue finger. What do we want to do next? Go more of the green. I probably should. I don't know. I feel my Xena colors. They are less messy for coloring narrow spots. They have a better tip on them that lasts. So maybe that's another reason why I'm using them. All these leaves. Let's see, they don't quite lay down a lot of color though. And it might be the color I picked. The colors would probably do better, but I mean they are right here, but I'm not ready to go there. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy, I got too much stuff on here. What happened to... I swear, this thing is acting so funny. I don't understand what's going on. Then you check for everything just to see if, make sure things are updated and all that, and still things are acting stupid. I don't understand. It's really weird. Really, really weird. Yeah, it keeps saying wait. Looks like your internet connection is slow. Please check your reception. Like, I'm not having a problem on the other computer. Is it that too many people are home or something? Okay, Lori. Happy New Year to you too. I don't know what's going on. That was another reason why I was thinking, oh, just go sit down and watch TV or something. But I really wanted to color. I'm hoping I can find my I want to find my Paisley book. By Popper Press. I want to find some of those books from then, and maybe finish them up or zhuzh up some of the pages in there that I already did or whatever. It was one of the first coloring books I had. What did I did? Excuse me. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 3 o'clock? I was thinking it was actually 2. Well, that's different because usually I've been thinking it's way later than it is. So that's a change. Yeah, my husband had like 2 big bowls of that chowder last night. So it's like, well, okay. So this isn't going to last too long. So I probably am going to have to cook something for tomorrow, but I don't know what to cook. Used to be I would, kind of cook something kind of festive for New Year's Day, but I'm into all that. I'm into using up what's in the fridge. The first thing in the fridge that needs to be cooked so it doesn't spoil. I really want my Prismacolor dark green. I really do. What's this one? Bluish green. I don't know if I want bluish green. I want connection lost. Reconnecting. Something weird's going on. I don't get it. We'll see how this live turns out. And if it keeps being weird, I might end it sooner rather than later. Or just sit in color and listen to somebody else on YouTube. I didn't find anybody really that was, well, I found Mindless Crafting. I found her. And I could always sit and listen to her. But I just want to pay attention to what she's doing. I don't want to be doing anything else really well. Not too much. Or I don't want to be doing anything creative while I'm listening to her because I want to be able to stop and look at what she's doing. And I'm less likely to do that in the same way if I'm also doing something creative, I think. Maybe not. No. Hmm. I need to call the piano tuner, but I keep thinking, like, I don't want to call him on New Year's Eve. I mean, it's just to schedule an appointment anyway, but I feel weird about that. I was waiting for my husband to finish with the curtain rods and the metal um, tie back holder things, and before I called, just in case my husband had to move the piano to put those in. I didn't want to have to. I don't know. I just want it tuned once and not have to do it again for a long time. It might be that there's just too much activity on YouTube with the servers, with all of the New Year's celebrations around the world and stuff. I wonder if that's what it is. I don't know if any other place other than AP Press was um, live broadcasting them. Well, I think uh, AP Press was, and USA Today had a live cast. And then aren't people trying to do like I don't know, some 12-hour streaming thing or something? That might be it too. Maybe that's kind of wearing on the servers. My husband's been out and about removing snow in our house and some other people's houses. I just realized when he said to me, he goes, "You want me to pick up anything from the store?" I wonder if he thought because I was going to cook something special tomorrow. Like, oh, oh. Or at least I don't think I am. I may suddenly get the urge, but I don't think so. I don't have anything in my head right now. Hmm. He's flaking. I do have codfish in the freezer, so like I could fry codfish and make black eyed peas. I have collard greens I put in the freezer that I cooked one time, and I just put it in the freezer because like um I didn't really feel like eating all of them, and my husband really wasn't eating, so just kind of scab collard greens. I don't know. I don't even. Just the thought just seems like no. Even that's too much work. No, I just like am fully in. It's like nope. I want to rest. I want to rest. I don't want to do anything that feels like work. Nothing. 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 Except for my book organizing. I'm actually waiting for some books, for some boxes to arrive that they're particularly like magazine boxes and they're like archival like kind of boxes, and I'm waiting for those because I have a lot of one of my favorite magazines is Art Forum, and those magazines are like you don't want to throw them away. Everything about them is just like just wonderful and good for a lot of things. So I I want to put those in some archival boxes. And I have some other art magazines too that I want to put them in those boxes too. So you got yours soaking? Yeah, I can't, because like I feel like if I'm gonna do that, it's like I want to do all of that stuff right. But I could just kind of slip by and make Hoppin' John. I got ingredients for that. I could just make Hoppin' John, make some cornbread, and like that's it. I have some. I don't know. I have some pork chops too that I could like fry and do that way. That's one of my. That I don't eat them a lot, but like as a kid and even now, fried pork chops. Oh my gosh! I didn't go to my grandmother's house asking for cake or cookies. I went to my grandmother's house asking for fried chicken or fried pork chops, or I would just say pork chops because there was no other way that we ever ate pork chops but fried. Do you have any fried chicken or any pork chops? Lord have mercy. I wanted meat. Give me meat. Didn't want candy either. Give me meat. So that's an idea. That wouldn't be hard to do. It'd be easy to put together. I could do that. It'd be nice. I haven't had cornbread in a long time. It'd be nice to make some cornbread because I just make it from scratch. Oh my gosh! One time I tried. It's like I haven't had Jiffy corn mix in a long time, so I tried it. I was like, oh my god, it's disgusting. I don't know. They must have changed it or something because it didn't taste like how I remembered it. It was awful. I just always use the recipe that from the restaurant Dinosaur Barbecue because I swear Dinosaur Barbecue. When I first tasted their barbecue, I was like, oh my gosh, that tastes just like my uncle's barbecue. Who was a hog farmer and used to always, we would go down south and he would give us jars. He would can his barbecue pork. It would be shredded pork, and he would can it in his sauce, and so we come up with that. And I was like, oh my gosh, it tastes just like my uncle's. It's like they stole his recipe. But yeah, it was pretty authentic. So and their cornbread recipe is good. I just usually put less sugar in it than they do though. And I usually don't put the honey on top at the end either cuz I don't like my cornbread super sweet. I also don't like it without sugar though. My mother sometimes would do that like with the cooking the skillet cornbread, and I was like, oh no. I mean, I would eat it, but it was like I miss that little bit of sweetness. Now, for certain things, I would make it without sugar for certain things, but mostly, like I need a little bit of sugar in it. Let's see. Did I do all the leaves today? Oh no, I didn't. I was gonna say it can't be. There always seem to be more. There's some on the bottom. What's that doing? What's that stuck on? I'm gonna have to take the pork chops out the freezer. I'm gonna need to season them just a little bit. Although I don't have to, because I can put the seasoning in um the breading and flour. Actually, like as much as I like pork chops, and I still like. I'll probably wind up eating just one piece of one of the pork chops and let my husband eat the rest because I'm just not. Meat's just not floating my boat these days. I'll probably stick to the rice and the Hoppin' John. And the bacon and the Hoppin' John will be enough for me. I wish I could find. I don't know that I can find smoked turkey around here. It would be nice if I could. That would be interesting. That would actually be good. Okay, now I want to look. Some things are just hard to find around here because it's not. Although, oh yeah, we do have meat places around here. Probably could get it. For some reason, I usually don't go there. I send my husband. I should probably though, because you can get better deals, and some of that stuff is probably local. Da, 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 da. I remember one time I saw. Oh yeah, they have them. Well, it says they have them. I wonder. I don't know though. I'd have to go like an hour away to get any smoked turkey. At least. They're not even showing. Yeah, I'd have to go an hour away. But I need to remember next time I go down there to pick some up to put in the freezer because they don't have that around here. Do I sound sad? Yeah, I am sad. Just some things it's just like, oh. Okay. Well, I don't know. Kind of like we're making progress on this page, which is kind of good. That's what we want to do. Note to self. Someplace I haven't been in a long time and I really want to go. And I think I want to go before I start back to work is I want to go to the Asian market. I love that place. But I gotta make sure I go when my refrigerator is totally empty. Cause child, or I need to go with a list and really not go outside of that list. Cause I see everything I see there. I want it. I want it. But they tend to have. I don't know. They have things that other places don't have. I wish we had an Asian market here, but there's probably not enough Asians to have it here. Um, but they had like, oh my gosh, they have so much fish, and they had like whole mackerel. Oh my gosh, I was beside myself. But they didn't have saltfish. I was so sad. It's like, oh man, because I'm sure like Filipinos use they probably use saltfish. I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe not. Some of those things are very much, a part of people who live by the water, wherever poor folks are, wherever, like a tradition, like of any kind of colonialism and you know, pirates and seafaring folk, things like that. Dried meat, dried and potted meat, dried um fish. So there's always like some commonality there. But yeah, I was watching somebody's Debbie Debs. I watch her videos. She's a woman lives in Jamaica, and she's saying she's gonna make ackee and saltfish, and I was like, what? Now, see, that's really what I would make for New Year's if I had either the ackee or the saltfish, or if I had both. But I don't even have either. I can't get either here. Someday I need to just go somewhere and like stock up, and I don't know. I miss that. Okay, so I'm seeing the need for other colors here. So I'm thinking these guys yellow. I don't know what other color we're going to add to this, but I'll probably wait till the end. I'm feeling like I need to make these leaves a different color or do something different with them, but I don't know what. I wonder my crayons would work on this page. I got those Bic crayons that I went through hell and high water to get. They have a nice point on them. They would really get in there nice, but not. That's so weird what this thing keeps doing. I don't understand. It's like flashing and. So as I've been sorting out my books, I've been looking at some actually that I want to read or whatever soon or for the year. And one of them, actually, since I'm talking about it, I should probably show it. Where did he put it? Is it covered up? Um, it's a book by John Stott, who was a theologian contemporary, and I think he died like just last year or year before, something like that. Um, and it's read through the Bible in a year, and it's set up, differently from what anything else I've seen like that before. Um, and I got it like this summer. I think I got the book because I was kind of like investigating it and stuff because I know of John Stott from way back in the day when my early days as a Christian, as a teenager, and um, one of my friends had she had a whole lot of brothers and sisters, and and they were all I think most of them were older, if not all of them, and so they had these magazines that looked really kind of underground, and they were Cornerstone magazine, and they were from a commune in Chicago by this group called Jesus People USA, and it was really cool magazine. It was like newspaper. It was on newsprint, and it had bright colors. It had cartoons in it and illustrations, kind of like Robert Crumb, if you know who he is, the Keep on Truckin' dude. Um, so it was very intriguing, and somebody who likes art and underground stuff and things like that. Even back then, I was like, "Well, what's this?" And so they were done with the magazines, so they let me have them, and I just devoured them. And the interesting thing about they they were very doctrinally sound, and they would actually like include, along with the cool cartoons and everything else, they would have articles in there that were written by John Stott, and references to people who were really, you know, critical Christian thinkers and theologians and stuff, and really good articles, well written, well researched, and things like that, and biblically sound. And so I just always remembered his name. It's like, oh, John Stott. And I didn't even really know who he was at the time. And then I didn't know what he was until I just started looking up when I came across that book. It's like, oh, John Stott. Or else I did a Google search on John Stott, remembering his name, and says, I wonder if there's anything he's written that maybe I might want to read. Because they don't publish that magazine anymore, and the community, I think I think they may have disbanded. I don't know. I went to a couple. They used to have a festival every year, a music festival, and they were like one of the first people to do that. And I went to one of them in the 90s. It was awesome. Um, I can't imagine trying to have one of those festivals now. And I do wonder, like, what kind of things did they encounter holding the festivals back then? Um, because people can't act right. But anyway, I don't know where that came from. So I found out more about who he was, and I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh, he was kind of like not he was not some young guy or whatever even then. But I found this book of his, and I think it's from 2005. Read through the Bible in a year, and I think it's written in what's called the Reformed. He's from the kind of uh, Protestant Reformed tradition. I think is where he comes from. He's about the whosoever, not the what you look like. And I always enjoyed those articles and learned a lot from them. So I decided as an adult to figure out, like, okay, well, what has he written? Let me get more into this and see what he's got to say. So I think I'm going to be doing that book this year. And use it kind of as a devotional and for my Bible reading. Because the thought of, like, I don't know, I'm just not, I mean, I could do that, but the thought of, like, just starting at Genesis and going all the way through, I get stuck. I need something to guide me because I'm going to get stuck in a place and I'm never going to get out of it because I think too hard. So I need something to help guide me so that I, at least, even if I go and think further outside of that, I still have something to ground me to keep reading, going along or something. I don't know. Very Curie, Happy New Year. I don't know why my voice was just about to crack, but good to see you. So I'm doing that. That's kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of thoughtful about what, I don't know. I feel like I've been nesting in my house since, over the past couple weeks, like getting ready for something. But I don't know what that something is. But I'm moving like I'm getting ready for something. And I just do it. Lord's leading me to do it, so I just do it. It's like, okay, just show it by faith. I'll be ready whenever whatever that is comes. And let's see. Like going in my yarn stash, and which I actually thought of something for those two that are half knitted, or one is almost completely knitted except for one sleeve. Actually, for that one, I just need to do the other sleeve. But I'm thinking of ways I could possibly like do something to either knit more around each piece in some other kind of yarn kind of way. Like think of some kind of design around it and make it bigger so that it'll fit me now or whatever. Um I don't know, somehow build a garment around those knitted pieces. Um or I could just finish them as is and give them away. I don't know what the plan is for those yet, but at least they're washed and ready to do whatever I'm going to do with them. Even if I want to take them apart, I can do that. But I don't really want to, I feel like I don't want to undo all that work, but it's just simple stitching, it's just knit one, purl two, you know, deal. It's not anything fancy like a cable knit or anything like that. I haven't learned how to do that. I'm not sure if I want to either. I don't know. I do want to learn how to use circular knitting needles though, and especially to make, well, I want to make mittens, but also to be able to make anything else. I do want to learn that. I don't remember if I bought a set of circular needles yet or not. I don't think I did because I was waiting until I really felt like I really wanted to go there. If I saw a sweater that I liked, that's how it was made with circular needles, then I would do it. If I saw a pattern I liked and I had to use them. I have used like for mittens, and it's really cool. I love doing it. Knitting mittens is so much fun. And you have like the four needles. And it's not really hard. I thought it would be hard, but it's not really hard. There was a woman um at the job I had where I lived before I got married who she taught me. She was Russian. She was a Russian immigrant, and she actually brought me like some needles, and I think they were made of bamboo or something like that, and a pattern. She translated. It's so sweet. She translated the pattern she had from Russian to English and gave me that. And like during my break, um, I would work on it, and then she'd help. I just remember something she said to me that about she said, um, I don't know what we were talking about, but she said, but it was on the subject somehow. But she's saying, and she kind of lamented that she was saying that the Russian people, she says, they need a hard hand, and she was kind of sad about that. Like they need a hard ruler to really keep them in line. I was like, like, that is sad. That was her perspective as a Russian. I miss being around so many different cultures, including my own. I'm used to being in more of a multicultural place. I've always grown up in that. If you act right, I love you. If I feel your heart, you got a good heart, I love you. I don't care what you look like. If you're acting a fool and try to do anything to me, I don't like you. That's it, and I don't care what you look like. This is me. Content of character. That's what matters to me. Don't care how rich you are, how poor you are. I'm looking for content of character. I worked at a bank, and I just remember there's this one family that, like, they were known, they had money. They were kind of like the almost like their roots led back to like the founding of the city and all that kind of stuff. So that was like, long money. And she was the one person in their family who just was like, is no big deal, down to earth, and treat me like anybody else. She was so cool and so sweet. And she was always one of those people that we liked coming into the bank because, it was just pleasant to talk with her. We always had a good time with her. Or were encouraged by something she said or whatever. She just was like really cool. At the time, I think she was like in her 30s. And then other people in her family were just snooty. Snooty for no good reason. I'm like, you know what? Guess what? You gotta wipe your ass with toilet paper just like I do. So, like, I don't know what you. I don't like condescending people. And I will let them know that, like, guess what? There is no difference between me and you when it comes down to it. You could lose your money tomorrow, and where would you be? Well, you'd be sitting there right with me. All flesh is grass. All flesh is grass. My self esteem is not in what I own. My self esteem primarily is that I'm human and I'm here. That's it. I'm human. I'm here. God wants me here. That's where my self esteem is. You got a problem with it? You got to talk to Him. You try to take me out, I'm going to fight for my life, and my goal is to take you down before you take me down. If your intent is to take me down. Although I might be like my mother and I might just preach to you so hard you run away. That happened when somebody was trying to rob her one time. Oh, that's right. Is it what time is it? Oh no, they're 5 hours ahead of us. The UK. So 8 o'clock is when not 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock is their New Year's celebration over the Thames. Yeah, yeah. Some people's behavior just turns me off, and if I see how you act, see how sorry, nope, I ain't got no time for you. No time. I usually pray for you at least once, though, just because I want my heart to be right, to make sure I don't hold anything in there. And then if I need to continue, I will. And if not, I let go. Okay, that's it. Done. Is this doing anything? This is one of those Spectrum Color Blend pencils. I don't know if this is putting anything on there or not. It's so pale. But I kind of like how that looks kind of white on there, so I kind of don't want that to go away. So I thought this might work. It happens to be out. I gotta put it back in the case. One of many. It gives it a kind of. I feel like having it kind of paler like that, it gives it a kind of glow. I like that. I'm gonna press hard though. So I was looking in one of my music books I have and piano books, and they actually have a really good explanation broken down for people like me on what the Roman numerals in the like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. They break it down. It's like, okay, so I need to sit down and just really read this so I can get this. Because it's kind of a fundamental when you're playing any kind of popular music or jazz. You have to know that, or you're gonna be lost. And it's just anything. Like I was always play by ear, because I, like I said, I got a D in music theory because I was like, I can't. No, you're putting numbers in it. I can't do it. I don't do numbers. And I don't. Oh my gosh, I hated that in um elementary school when we had to do Roman numerals. I hated it. Oh my gosh, I didn't like it. I didn't like doing that at all. I can't even explain why, but maybe because I don't know. I didn't like it. I was good at math then in elementary school, so I don't think it was a math thing. It's just something about it I just didn't like. I guess I didn't want my numbers and my letters to be. I didn't want them combined in anything. Keep them separate, just like keeping the juice from beets away from your mashed potatoes. It's like don't let them get into there. I wanted my numbers and my letters separate. Deal with them separate. Don't put them in together. One thing I need to do, I need to look for, I need to take the pork chops out. Unless I have a pork loin. If I have a pork loin, it could be, I don't know, it could be coaxed to, I don't know. Into making that. Phew, gotta press hard with these things. On this paper. I wonder how well. What does that do to that? I like how it's waxy. I do like that. You know me. It's gonna bring out a shine. I like it. Make it shiny. Did it make it shiny? No, it did do something that made it nice. I'm gonna keep doing it. Usually this time of year I like to, I don't know, binge watch something or watch some movies that, like, some of my favorite movies, and we just kind of binge watch those. Uh, and one of them, like, to watch all of the Hobbit movies back to back, all of the Lord of the Rings movies, watch them back to back. That my husband can't tolerate that, but I would do that by myself. I love those movies. Oh my gosh, I love those movies. Some of them I actually went with a group of friends from where I'm from. I went. I think I actually went there, and we watched them. I stayed for the weekend. And we went to the theater to watch them. So if I lived close to them, it's probably something we would do tonight, but not there. So I'm not doing that. I like that. I have to remember that combination. Named after one of my favorite things to eat, pistachios, which I haven't. Oh my gosh, when's the last time I had pistachios? Oh, it's been a while. Okay. Did I get this? Did I do this at all? I don't think I did. Oh, because that's probably why. I know what it's doing to the black. Do I mind that? Hmm. Probably should sharpen this. It's a fat pencil. How long have I been on? Hour 41 minutes. Yeah, kind of go over onto the black, but I don't think it looks too bad like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what we got? So I'm going to do some modeling on the flowers, but I don't know what color I want to use to do that. If I want to use like a kind of brown like this maybe, or use orange, or use something like this and orange. I don't know. See, I got every kind of pencil on my desk right now. These are polychromos. I do feel like I need something orange to go with what's happening there, but then I do also have Hummingbird up here, which I just realized he was up there. Okay, you too, Jill. Take care. Thank you. Yep. Too much. That's all I'm going to say on that. If I don't like this orange stuff I'm adding, I'll just go over it with acrylic marker. What do I always say? There's always acrylic marker. Look at this, going over the Prismacolor. I'm getting a waxy buildup. Okay, so we know not to do that again. Not the one. This is not the one. Not the one to mix with the Prisma. So let's see, what should I use then? Probably another Prisma. If I'm going to do the brown. Those I don't have out. This is going to be scratchy if I use the Xena color, so we're not going to do that. So I want it to blend in. Oh, I put them in the cart. Shoot. Which I could get them, but they're far away. I could use for my stash. Let me roll over. Oh, I'm trying not to drop anything here. I got some things I need to put in cases. Like some little blendy stick kind of things and like that. I need to put them in some cases like these. So that's another part of my organizing. I need to do that. I had the cases, I just didn't have the time or space to do that. But now that we're getting our things together, I wonder if I'm gonna go there. And I want a brown. I want a brown. Ooh, and then I can put this yellow back where it belongs too. How about that? That's easy to find. Put it in the case. I think this is the one I was kind of looking for. Take that out because that's the Xena color. You don't want that. This is kind of, I don't know about that one. Looking through all of them. Ooh, this one. Which you can see I already favor a lot. And what's this one? No, this is one I gotta back up for because I use that one a lot too. What's this on the bottom of this one? Oh, chewed up. Somebody ate it. I love this color. Let me see. I think I have 2 of those. Yep, I do. This one's shorter. They don't look the same on the outside, but they are the same. Which one? Let me use that one. Then, what's this? Ochre. Burnt ochre. Okay. Oh, see, this is nice. I can just put the case in the trolley. That's what I'm going to call it, the trolley. The cart. Out of sight, element, that quick. I like that. Let's sharpen them all and we'll see which one works best. That's sharpened already. It's kind of sharpened. I don't want to take that any further. I can probably use that like that. I love that. I'm telling you, the color sharpeners, it really they go with the Prismacolors. They really do. They work well together. You know. I guess I can work with that. Last night, I swear, sometimes I just dream too hard. Dreaming I was in some kind of, I don't know. And going in this time machine to do some kind of something, and I don't know, there was a villain, and I don't know, it was weird. That was my dream. It was like a whole movie. I'm like, what the heck? And one of the people that was in it was like somebody that I worked with, like when I first got out of high school. I was like, what the heck? Do I need to contact him and talk to him or something? Like, what was that about? It was really weird. Intricate. And we come back out of the time machine, but then like like I don't know, it was like then it turned up decades later we had to go back, and some of the people who were with us originally weren't, and I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about the new year or something. Maybe that's how my brain translated some of that thinking. The weird thing, the time machine was in a a wooden shed, like some kind of makeshift wooden shed. That's actually what the time machine was. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not, but we're doing it. It feels good to do it, so we're doing it. To give it a little bit of depth. So I watched a cord cutter news video this morning, and it was talking about how it looks like some like retired um um military carriers, the boats, um might be the ones, like nuclear, the ones that have like nuclear reactors or whatever, or might be used to power servers like for YouTube and things like that, because of the demand, that they're having problems with that. Maybe that's what the problem with YouTube and the internet today. I don't know. Um, which sounds interesting. So then it would always be like these offshore power sources for all these things. It sounds interesting because then, you can put those to use and you don't have to worry about how you're going to disassemble them or anything like that. Oh, that's underneath there, so we gotta leave that alone. Nice way to reuse them, I'm thinking. I don't know what this is. What is this? It's like some random triangle. This is actually moving faster than I thought it would. Now, I might have to do these pistils with acrylic marker because in some spots I got the blue in there. So I think we got that part. I don't think I want to do anything else to that. So I'm gonna put these pencils away. Oh, see how easily that cart just rolled over? I don't know if you heard that. That was like no problem. Got my case. I'm gonna put my pencils back. Um, Does it seem like I have more brown than anything? Uh, Ooh, that was my stomach. I don't know if you heard that. Every day this week, I felt like every day was Friday. Every day it's felt like a Friday. I don't know. I can't get it right. I think I might end it here because I did a lot and I don't want to mess up. So I want to make sure I Luna. So I hope you all have a very good rest of your last day of the year. Wishing you a happy new year and take care. Bye bye. Ooh, need lotion. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? This is something I can do tonight to make sure I don't do anything. I'm going to use one of these masks. They're hand masks. Oh no, that's not what this is. Oh no, where's my hand mask? I forgot I had this. This is a wristband. Oops. That I don't even need because I'm using good technique on my piano. But anyway, I got to find my hand mask. That's what I'm going to do today. Okay, bye bye.